Alright everyone, so today I'm going to be going over predefined function values. So let's say you have a function like exponent, and you have the arguments x and y, and you want to just return the values of x to the power of y. Well, that's a perfect function. It'll work fine. There will be no problems with it at all, unless people who are using it are stupid and they don't know what they're doing. And you always have to assume that, sadly, that they don't know what they're doing. So a way to make it so that things will always work is just have predefined values or preset values. So we have x and y here. Now what do we want to do with them? Well, we can do a couple things. We can either just make it so that we assert them, like I did with the assert statement video. We can assert that there's some sort of value for it, or we can just say y is equal to 0 and x is equal to 5 or 4. That works. And now if we were to do anything just like print exponent without actually putting in any values, we'll get 1, because 4 to the power of 0, or really anything to the power of 0, will always equal 1. So that works completely fine. We can also define one of them, so x, my bad, we'll just do 3 or 2. That works fine, and we'll still get 1. And we can also say y, but because y is the second one, we actually have to specify that we're talking about y. So we'll say y is equal to 2, and we get 16. So basically, with predefined values, it allows you to do a lot more when you call the functions without having to like completely do things. So for example, if a lot of people are always going to want to start at, if you had a function, for example, that counted up numbers, incremented 1 by 1, or it just incremented by whatever they said, you could give it a default value of 1, and you could have it start at 0, and then you could have them give a range to stop, like 99, and then it would print out 100 different numbers. Now, does this sound familiar? Hopefully it does, because there's actually something like that called range, where you have start, which is predefined, you have stop, which is the only thing you're supposed to say, and then you have step, which can also be defined itself. So for example, we could say we want it to stop at 5, for x in range of 5, and say print x. Or we can say for x in range of 5 or 2, 5. Oops. For x in range 2, 5. By the way, this also works with x range x. Right. This one started at well, usually starts at 0. This time it started at the second, so it starts here at 2, and so it goes 2, 3, 4, just like that. And if we really wanted to mess with this, we could say for in x in range 2, 5, 0.5. For x in, my bad guys, having a bad day I guess. Forgot, can't take floats. I don't use this very much anyways, so have it go by 2's. Print x. There we go. 2, 4. Then it can't go to 5 because 5 isn't even. Anyways, we have these numbers here. So there you go. That's an example of a function that has values that don't need to be automatically like put in, otherwise you'll get an error. So that's kind of a like everyday example of it, that you don't have to define your own to see these. And yeah, so if you like this video, comment if you have any questions about it, or tell me what you thought. Like the video if you liked it, and subscribe for future videos like this one. I may be doing more because there's other ways of doing this, as you'll see. If we were to do my exponent like that, you see x is equal to 4, y is equal to 0. And if we do range we get basically brackets start, stop, brackets step, which is the same thing but a little different. So we will go over that later. So I wanted to let you guys know that this right here is different than, well, you probably can't see that actually because it kind of goes off the screen. Let me drag this down. Try that. There you go. And you'll see this little range, bracket start, blah 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 stuff. Anyways, does the same thing, but a little bit different, and I'll go over that in another video. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll be seeing you later.